Here again at the Crossroads really explores Union Station as a place that people are going through every day, and yet also has this really rich history. And so I wanted to explore the station as well as its intersection with the Black community.
Alica Hall is the curator of the exhibit, featuring the works of 3 artists, including Jordan Sook. His piece, titled "Thank You for Keeping Us on Track," is a tribute to Black Canadian railway porters, who in 1917 formed the first Black railway union in North America.
It's a 15-foot tall sculpture comprised of roughly 22 to 2,300 hats. Each hat has been individually textured, sprayed, and painted to give a coal-like or gravel-like appearance. So from far off, it looks like a mound of texture, but as you get closer to it, you realize that it's a pile of hats.
What did you want it to convey?
I wanted this work to convey a feeling of confidence, a feeling of self, a feeling of community and collectiveness. I definitely feel that I have a spiritual connection to the work, being a Black male myself, in that, 100 years ago, it's very likely that I could have worked on this very railway.
But what's beautiful about each of the hats representing a railway porter and their families, these are people who push for change in their everyday lives, right? They were just regular working class folks. And too often we don't know those stories, and we don't realize how much of their very existence meant that society had to adjust and change. And so that's what I see as really beautiful.
Also on display, 3 10-foot pieces of photography by Brooklyn-based photographer Andre Wagner, depicting the realities of being Black in America.
I selected him because he has such a stunning eye of capturing vulnerability. There's so much emotion and nuance in his photographs.
Finally, there is a poem by Afro-Indigenous poet Jada Marley, displayed on large posters entitled "A Ticket to the Revolution."
For generations we have been traveling. Now it is time to get home. For generations, we have been building a society never meant for us. This time, we are choosing the places that we will go.
We commissioned her to do a piece that speaks to the ways in which Black communities tend to build up cities that they're never really a part of. Her poem speaks to that displacement, a feeling like you live in a city, you're part of a diaspora already, so you don't quite feel like you belong. But what's beautiful about her piece is she also speaks to the future and points to the need for Black people to have that independence and liberation to be able to construct a future for their own.
I think what you're seeing within the 3 works is a past, present, and a future.
I'm just really honored to be able to excavate these stories of our community and present them in such a bold and I think new way.